understand, Foggy. It's cool, super cool. And it feels amazing. It feels like falls are getting around here. Crops are about ready to come up. Normally we don't sit here, we sit in the back, but they turned the hayfield into a cornfield this year for some reason. I've never seen them do that. 12 years I've been around here. I think we heard a howl this morning at the truck before we walked in here. I've got the call sitting about 40 yards north, got a south wind, so it ought to be the ticket. It's kind of blowing across this field here. Cows are on the right. Coyotes usually come from the creek here on the left, but I have seen them on the right. My dad lives up the road and we see them in front of his house all the time. So we'll see. This grass is high. Cows have just got in this field, looks like. Hopefully we can get one hopping. I believe we're gonna play a little rabbit today, so we'll see what's up. All right. John's been burning them up with little bee pup owls. Don't let me down, John. I'm gonna try it. I can throw some rabbit in today for y'all. We just had a coyote bust up, and I don't know if it got close to the collar or what, but it boogered out. Let's see if we can't work it back Pound Town. I think we got a double down. I know it. Both shots hit. I think it one folded up out here. He bounced through the fence. I don't know how. I think he's dead, but he ran in its corn. It's going to be a mother to find him. This other one's definitely down there in this field. Man, they worked these tall weeds in. We couldn't see for squat. Man, we come in hopping. Old John Boy was right. They call him good. We just about screwed ourselves up. Lord, that was fast action. Let's just see if we can find these jokers, because that was only two. I think it was at 2 minutes, the MFK cotton bomb. Then we had to do the work. We saved it. Alright, let's go look for them. Man. I was at a hot stand this morning. The grass and the weeds, boys, jokers was about got us. They did not come the way they were supposed to. Let's cut right through the dang corn rows. Right here is number 2. We had to work this joker, it bounced around. This first one, I got him up on his back legs. Male. Pretty good sized dog. This other one, I heard him bounce off his fence. There's no mistaking the shot hit. With that suppressor on that 22, we're gonna have to find where he smoked the fence at. And hope to goodness he didn't bounce through that corn. Find him and that corn boy be about lost cause. Let's see if we can't drag that sunbuck out of here. Well, that joker was, his whole chest cavity is open. Ran right smack into the fence, made it under it, and died on the other side. So of course, big gorilla me had to cross the fence. But we got old girl. I don't know how. He's hopping up and down, about to shot her on the jaw. I mean, she's absolutely gaped open. Back up here to this other one. You can see the blood trail. Joker didn't stand a chance on 22 Creed. Just wish the ignorant joker wouldn't ran into the fence. Well, that's 2 dogs down. Good 5-minute stand, baby. All right, man, you talk about a fast, action-packed morning stand. Not the most typical setup that we would have. The grass is tall, the cows are just got let out in here. This corn is up, and usually the field that I set in has now been planting corn for the first time I've probably ever seen in my lifetime of being around here. But these coyotes will hang out in that corn. They like to sit in the corn rows. They stay warm, stay out of the wind, so they'll sit in these corn rows. Pulled up to this farm me and John have both hunted for, I've hunted it for probably the last 10 years. John's hunted it since he was young. And we thought we heard an old coyote howl over here towards the creek. The creek's usually where the coyotes hold at. It's usually where they raise their pups at. The dens are. Almost always they come from the creek side. This stand was no different, but I was hoping they'd come from the back like they always do. First coyote we had come up, jumped right on top of us, I'm talking 30 yards, and was boogered out. And it was unfortunate, but switched to MFK Pound Town. And it was Katie bar the doors and hold on, coyotes was busting out. Had this pair. We worked them pretty good. It's hard, this grass is tall, weeds everywhere. Got one to stay committed and get up to hopping up and down, and finally sent a blowing out chest cavity shot. Joker ran right to the fence, thought it went into the corn, didn't make it past the fence. So it ended up being an easy recovery. Worked his partner back, a great big old male. Worked him around and switched to table scraps just to keep him interested. Come up to the call, no shot. Waited till he got about 200 yards out, hit it again. Sparked the curiosity just long enough to get another shot. Hey, that's a double down. John told me that they was moving good, so I had to halt the deer hunting and get on out here and try to bust some more coyotes for these local farmers. Man, did it pay off, and what a blessing it was. Thanks for joining us on Wired Outdoors.